Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome to the video. So we got the ELC Even 90 on Glacier, and I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really remember this game. The few other videos that I recorded today, I did recall them, but for some reason I'm not remembering this one right now. But it was pretty good, if I saved it. So we're on this spawn, and I do recall some of it. Like, I know I went over here and got some spots on people over here. And, you know, probably saved it to show you guys, like, how I do this, right? So I come over here, I knock this tree down, you knock this tree down, and this is something you can only do in the EVE 90, by the way. Don't really try this in any other tank, because you just don't have the concealment, and the tank is so small that you could fit into this little tree. So we spot both the Standard B and the Scorpion G over here, and you can get some shots, like, look, we spot the Bat Chat, we're not even lit. And, you know, you can get some early shots over here, people like shooting like that, and 778 spotting damage, guys, like right off the bat. So that's good. And, you know, once you get the initial spots here, like from here, you're not going to be doing too much. The only time you're really going to, you know, get much more here is if people come all the way over here, but by then you're probably going to get lit. So I do get lit at some point. I'm going to kind of fast forward through this just a little bit. So yeah, I get lit right here. So now I'm pulling over here. It was probably the Bat Chat, right? So I'm pulling over here to stay safe, because it'll keep you safe from like everything right here, and unless someone is like all the way up here, which does happen. I'm starting to remember this game now, guys. Our mediums, this T26E4 and the FV4202, they would not move up for anything. I kept telling them, move up, move up. Even if you start getting hit, you can pull back, but move up. Like, they were just camping all the way back here and giving, you know, the enemy team. Because what happens, right, guys? If they win this, if you win this like ridge line over here, say the enemy team wins this ridgeline, you could see on the map, like, they're all the way back here. These people have to be like up here in here by now, which is like right here on the map, right? You start to be able to take shots. Like, if you win this ridgeline, you could take shots at like the Leo down here. I don't think you have the render range to take out these guys, but this Leo is SOL, right? And anyone who comes over here is done for, because, you know, they have the perfect angle and the perfect shots, right? So keep that in mind. If you're over here or you're over here and you lose this, you know, be mindful of that on the map, because there's been times, guys, where I have died here with like hardly any, you know, assist and damage and stuff like that. And, you know, I got whacked from over here because I wasn't paying attention to the map. And you get lit and you just get annihilated. So in a way, this ridgeline is pretty important, guys. I mean, I would say the mid is more important on this map, but honestly, like, you could do, you know, a good amount of damage from this ridgeline, especially if you have a lot of people poking in the middle of the map. So keep that in mind. From here, guys, what we're gonna do is just probably, like, I know once I got spotted, I moved down into here, and I was still telling the mediums, you know, help me out. But what you could really do from here, guys, is once you get lit, just come back down into here, or you can come into this bush line where the Borisk is, and you could spot, you know, this. So I'm going to kind of fast forward through this video a little bit, guys, because I think it gets a little boring, and the camera's getting a little wacky, so apologize if that's making you dizzy. But Bat Chat pushes here, guys, and now the Standard B is right here, right? And we're going to get whacked by the Standard B twice, and there's literally nothing I can do at this point. I'm trying to tell these guys, move up, because I need you guys to be over here to help me, and they just didn't want to do it. So we get one more shot on the Bat Chat there. It's a pretty damn high roll, if you ask me, 250. And now we're in this predicament, guys, where, like, I have to be really careful with my HP, because at this point I'm down to, you know, basically being a one shot. So I just hate relying on teammates sometimes, guys. I will be honest with you. I can't stand it. I get a shot into the T30 here, but it bounces. And, you know, these two guys are just sitting here like they're just camping, and I need them to push up, because if they don't, then we don't have this side of the map, and I'm kind of stuck. I can't really go anywhere because I'll probably get lit, right? So, you know, what I recommend you do is just come back to this bush line, and if your teammates aren't going to, you know, move up, then just do that instead. So eventually what happens here is, I think the Borisk pushes. I think he comes back and pushes, and the mediums again don't help him. So Batchat's coming in. I think the Batchat dies somewhere. I'm still looking for shots at these guys, so I'm not even paying attention to the Batchat. So Batchat comes up, guys, and this is a decent play by this guy, right? Like if he spots my guys up here, he allows his TDs in the back, back over here to take shots. So it's not a bad play. And at this point, like I realize I need to get out because I don't want to get pressed, because like this whole thing is open too. Like see, the whole mid is open now, and there's nobody here, guys. So you got to be really careful with how you play this map when it comes to like losing half of it, right? I mean, really, that's the case on any map. But what I'm saying is like, look, this camera is driving me nuts, guys. There's no one here. There's no one in this whole area. Like this whole entire thing on my screen is wide open. So always just be aware of your surroundings, guys, and what doesn't surround you, right? There's nothing there, and I need help from these guys. So I get my revenge on the standard B here. We get 2 shots into him. There's the first and the second. I think that second shot was kind of lucky, but it does go in. And yeah, that's our 400 whatever damage, points of revenge. And now we're really just waiting to see how this is going to pan out. Like there's nothing I can do at this point, guys. I'm a one-shot, and maybe not to like the Batchat, but pretty much every other vehicle on the battlefield, I'm a one-shot right now. So I'm just going to stay here. Like we spot the Skoda, which is pretty good. He pulls back. He knows he spotted right away. And we're just looking for more shots on the standard B and stuff, because at this point, like, what's going to win us the game is this over here. And there's a Luva camping the base, by the way, if you guys didn't see that. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But, hey, man, it's World of Tanks, right? Where's this guy over here? He's anonymized, so he might even be a really good player. Who knows? But he's camping. And honestly, if I had to say, guys, probably one of the best tanks to camp in if it's a heavy. I'm not saying you should do it, but the Luva is probably one of the best heavy tanks to camp in because of its accuracy, right? I mean, it is pretty damn accurate. So Boris comes over here. He's asking for help, right, guys? He goes after the standard B. Standard B puts quite a few shots into him. I'm able to help him out here. Unfortunately, I ricochet that shot. I would have been able to help him, but that shot ricochets and he gets racked. And T26E4 and FV4202 are still being quite passive. However, they do take out the other guy that was there. What was it, guys? Was it the Scorpion or something like that? So, Boris says WTF meds, and I said thank you. I said thank you for acknowledging that, basically. The fact that they've literally just been sitting there doing nothing like the whole game, and now after the Borisk dies and people die and there's not a threat to them, they want to suddenly push up as fast as possible. But the point is to hold that side of the map, not push once everyone is dead and you did nothing. But again, guys, this is World of Tanks, so just let it be, let it go. Everything's fine, everything's great, and we're just waiting for these 2 guys to push up now. I'm spotting them to try and get a spot on the Skoda, maybe. I think I decide to go to the mid or something like that. This turns out to be a very, very long game, guys. Now that I'm like remembering the game completely, I think it was like a full 14 minutes something game. I'm not gonna. I think I remember what happened now. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys because I like you guys not knowing what happens. It makes the video more exciting that way, right? So I'm going to come up here, and from here, guys, like in an even 90, what you could do is just sit right on the edge of the cliff, because let your binocs kick in. There's nothing that's really going to, spot you from this range. Like when you have 45% concealment rating, you can get away with doing stuff like this. So I think now I am on 2 times, guys. I decide to cut through here, and I'm going to try and spot something over here. Like it becomes really difficult, guys, to kind of spot this map when you're not sure of where people are. And I mean, obviously that's the case on every map, but what I'm saying is this map is very, very open in the center. There's no foliage, there's no cover, there's nothing. So I'm coming up here, I'm trying to, make a scouting run just to see who's here, what's going on, and I spot the T30 guys trying to get away. And, this is pretty easy for me. I take a shot into him there. he starts like looking right at me, so I thought I might have been spotted, so I kind of rushed that shot, and I didn't get lit, but we're able to clean him up, and you know, that's good because the T30 is a big gun, but there's still another one of them. So the T30 is here in the mid, and I believe the Panther comes all the way back right here. I think he gets spotted right here as I come up. Yeah, there he is there. And I'm thinking that this guy's going to pull out and try and rush me. So now I'm thinking I'm dead, guys. I see him kind of coming out there. One of my TDs takes a shot at him, so now he's being passive. And thank God this guy did not pull out, man. Like I could have sworn to you guys I was going to get whacked here, and I didn't. So it's really lucky on my part. But if the Panther did pull out, he probably would have taken another shot from like my T30 and stuff. So I guess in a way it was a smart decision on his part too. But for me to stay alive, you know, that's really important. So we come right through here again. Somehow I spot the Panther without getting lit myself. I have no idea how this happens, guys, or how this works. Like somehow, like my commander, and from my like cupola, I guess, because that's where the range comes from, the view range, was able to spot his tank, but he was not able to spot mine. So there was something there that stopped him from being able to spot me. I don't know if it was like the way the little cliff thing was here. It was like blocking his cupola, but whatever it was, guys, it was pretty cool that I was able to light him and he wasn't able to light me. So we get some more spotting damage on him there. I don't know who hit him. We don't have RD. Someone hit him. But we're poking, and what I'm trying to do now is just spot the T30, and I come down. I don't know how I missed that shot, but it is what it is. I bounced that one, and now I'm going to pull back because I don't want to get hit by the guys that are back in this area. You know, we miss, we bounce. It is what it is. This is what I expect from the even 90, so no surprises there. But yeah, we're trying to spot these guys because at this point, guys, there's 3.5 minutes left in the game. We need to start, you know, bringing these guys down. So what I do is I actually respot the Panther there, and it's very important, guys, to note this. Like, you saw me stay here until I knew that I kind of relit the Panther, and then I ran down, because you could do that. And I do get one shot into this guy here. My TDs weren't able to save me there. You know, they were on reload, so luckily we're able to beat that guy to the punch, so to speak, and we clean him up, guys. It's 11-10. This game is really close, and we have less than 3 minutes left. So now I'm going to come up, kind of going to try and leave this on my view. T30 is looking right at me. It scared the Jesus out of me, guys. It scared the crap out of me. And luckily he's not able to get a shot into me there, but I also am not able to get a shot into him. So, you know, really we're just looking to press this guy, and at this point, like, the T26E4 is now doing a good job. He's in a good position, you know, being over here. So he has some vision there, and you know, I'm trying to get vision here. We're really starting to swarm these guys. We're coming around them and flanking them and stuff. I spot the Lorraine, which is really awesome. I was kind of surprised I did spot him. So I get a shot to him there. That was a pretty lucky shot, I will say, given the dispersion. But hey guys, like I said, I don't understand RNG, man. Like, I will literally take these like wide open shots, you know, like right click and just shoot, and I'll hit someone. So we're gonna rush the T30, clean him up, and then there's other times, guys, where I will take these fully aimed shots and just completely miss. So we're gonna get behind the T30 now to use him as cover, because I know the Lorraine and the Type are over here, and I'm on reload. Lorraine is trying to blind fire. Not a bad decision on his part. He's trying to blind fire me in case I'm there. And we're just running out of time, guys, really. Like, we have 2,343 damage and 1,500 spotting, and 2,300 damage in the even 90, guys, is really, really, really good. If you play this tank and you do anything more than like 2,000 damage, guys, that's really, really good. So you should be proud of yourself, because this tank has no DPM whatsoever. And, you know, the gun is just so bad. The reload is so long. The aiming time is long. Like, it's just really bad. So Lorraine and Skoda are left here, guys. That other tank died that was over there. We thought we were going to get one into the Skoda there. We get one there. I do get this last one into him, and now he's a one shot to really anyone. He's at 173 HP. Lorraine is coming up. I tell the T26E4, dude, I'm on reload. Like, I'm on reload, man. And now both of these guys are pretty much one shots to me, unless I low roll, right? Like, I have 220, guys, 220, you know, damage per shot. And now I'm loading APCRs because I ran out of the regular ammo. But, you know, I have 220 per shot, guys, but I believe if you do the maths, right, it's like 25% it can go down to. So, you know, I want to say the lowest I can roll Let's do it right now, guys, because this math, I should be able to do this math in my head, but 220 times, what is it, 0.75 is 165. So technically I can roll as low as 165 and as high as like 265 or something like that. So keep that in mind, guys, that this is an RNG thing. I technically could roll that low. I don't on the Lorraine, which is, somewhat lucky. And now we are just looking to clean up the Skoda, guys. And you will see what happens here. I remember now. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Let's just watch. Coming up. Here's the Skoda. We bounce him. Coming up to him here. And I die. Watch it one more time, guys. In my camera view. Coming up on the Skoda. Bounced. Probably hit like the side of his turret or something like that. We die. There's no time, guys. These TDs can't get there. And it is a draw. I was so pissed. But it is what it is, guys. We had a fantastic game. Honestly, we did 3,000 damage, pretty much 1,500 spotting, and just without even any of the blind, that's 4,500 combined already. So it was a fantastic game. I hate draws, though, guys. It is what it is. That was an unlucky bounce, but I think we got lucky in some other aspects of in this game with the shots we took. So RNG, random number generator, it is what it is, guys. We bounced, and that's the game. So let's get into the end plates, guys, and we will see the full. I don't even know if there was blind damage, to be honest with you guys, but we'll definitely check it out. All right, here we go. So it was a draw, guys. This is like for, what was that, like Orlix or something or other? I don't know. This is a first-class game, guys. We did 1,864 spotting, 2,946 damage, and that is getting us something like 4,800 combined, I believe. And here we go, guys. 5 kills, 859 experience, the badge, 2,946 damage. Let's see how the rest of the team did. Charfooter had a pretty good game. The T2064 did okay. It was just too passive at the beginning of the game, guys. Our Boris did pretty good. He just pressed and he got racked. It was kind of unlucky. Their Skoda had a really good game, honestly. I just can't believe I bounced him at the end there. And it is what it is, guys. So that's the team score. And here we go, guys. We were running premium because I don't ever buy premium anymore, but you guys know how occasionally you get that 24 hours for free. So that's what we got here, the 24 hours for free. And we got 80K out of this plus the reserve stock. And, we're losing a little bit for like consumables and ammo and stuff like that. But what I love about the Even 90 is that the repair vehicle is so cheap. And that's what I think gets me so much coin and why there's, I get more coin than if I'm playing like the LT432 or something like that. So that's it, guys. I do have the configuration now on this tank. So I run the CVS, optics, and binocs. And then on the other one, I run like rotating mechanism, vertical stabilizer, and optics, I think. So just in case I get on like what is that castle map? I forget what it's called, but those really tight close maps where spotting distance is like basically relevant, I'll run that one instead. But I still run the optics, but like the V-stab and the rotating mechanism brings the dispersion down like 30%, when you're stopping and like initially aiming and stuff, so it really helps with the Even 90. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game. I mean, this was another 15-minute battle. I just recorded the other 15-minute battle that was also a draw on Malinovka. So I hope you enjoyed those, this draw and that one, guys. They were very, very, very close games. And you know how rare it is to get super close games like this in World of Tanks with the matchmaking, right? So I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed, watching it as much as I enjoyed showing you guys and as much as I enjoyed playing it. So there you have it, guys. I will catch you for the next one. Take care of yourselves, all right? And I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.